So we've had screaming murder snakes, we've had giant flower abuse snakes, we've had spear-tail roaring black anacondas, but guess what? The silliest is yet to come. So Anaconda 4 is more commonly known as Anacondas, Trail of Blood. So I guess, like always, there are multiple snakes in this story, right? No! No! There's only one fucking snake in this movie! They just try too much to make sense, don't they? Starting off, we, no joke, fade to a shot of the real snake from Anaconda 3, once again to remind us there are such things as real snakes and not just the CGI shit these movies make us think snakes are.
Test subjects has grown 5 times normal size within days of the serum being introduced into its system.
Well, I guess it would have been useless for them to have been working on this flower this whole time, since all he's done through the power of magic is turn the fire flower into a super mushroom. That makes you angry. What does that have to do with making humans able to eat it? And I suppose now would be pretty useless for humans to eat it, unless we want a bunch of giant serial killers. Oh, but I suppose that would make massive breakthroughs in flower research. And oh yes, this is provided to us by magic, cause just take a look at this!
Regeneration only occurs when there is an immediate introduction of the serum into the wounded area.
Remember this point, because the movie isn't going to! Oh yeah, and this is Secret Agent who went to go get the baby snake last time, cause it makes sense for you to send your scientists into the line of fire like that, and I guess the baby snake plot point was useless since he's actually working on the damn flowers! Well, maybe this giant snake he has is supposed to be it, but that one is real and this one is CGI, and it's been given Super Shroom Fire Flower power, so it doesn't matter. And, haha, surprised burst. Nah, it's over now. Oh yeah, and if the second movie didn't give us enough stupid surprised monkeys.
The latest genetic modifications to the Black Orchid strain have had the predicted effect on the serum extract. The Black Orchid? Seriously? No one bothered to correct that? I mean, Blood Orchid was just in the subtitle of the second movie. I see how you'd fuck that up. The serum now successfully provides the apparent benefit of halting decomposition of living tissue. So we can have perfectly preserved dead bodies? I think that was the opposite of what the flower was supposed to do. Anyway, learning from the mistake of a glass cage from the third movie, especially where he's apparently purposely making the snake pissed, he has it in a bird cage, which it can easily break by putting its weight on the door. Well, I do think the movie just gave up. At 3.5 minutes in! So Buddy goes to check on his black orchids when the snake removes his idiocy from the world. And he is apparently quite happy to leave it. Over at John Rhys-Davies' mansion, he's worried about not having heard from his scientists, so he's hiring a hitman to go kill him.
I believe he created a new hybrid of the blood orchid.
You mean black orchid?
Extracted a serum from it, and that the serum works. And that's why he's gone missing, because he has found another employer. Collect all the plant material, find him, and kill him.
Oh, hi, Murdoch. Sorry, the phones have been out here for the last couple days, and... What do you mean you sent a hitman after me? No, the research isn't even near completion. I've been too busy somehow making the flowers have a bunch of different effects. Oh, shit!
Some say he's one of the smartest men on the planet.
Oh, shit, Professor. What kind of backwards-ass dimension did you slide into this time?
I have invested over $50 million in this project.
Only with $15 million was I able to afford a one-man team in a cottage in the woods. Well, I did have a real research facility before, but I sabotaged it while I was visiting it because I hate logic. Speaking of which...
She knows too much. Remove her from the equation.
She knows too much what? Research into these flowers and snakes? Something you'd need if you've lost this guy?
Time is of the essence. I have bone cancer. Without this little concoction, I would be dead within the week.
And I'm telling you that for no good reason because, well, you see, I'm actually just drinking here. I'm already rather drunk. Yeah, none of those orders made any sense, did they? So while also being shot in Romania like Anaconda 3, this one doesn't pretend it's somewhere else. Though why they are there is anyone's guess. We meet one of our main characters, this blonde guy whose character is involved in the events of this movie. That is all. We fade to him walking, then fade to him walking, then fade to him walking.
How the heck am I supposed to read this?
Where were they going without ever knowing the way? Anyone could see the road that they walk on is paved in gold. It's always summer, they'll never get cold. They'll never get hungry, they'll never get old and gray.
You lost? It's okay, they're officers.
Oh yeah, and Amanda's wandering around in Romania too because 15 million isn't even enough to keep the location of a cottage in the woods safe.
I'm studying for a career in paleopathology.
Paleo what?
The other guy thinks of saying something, but they aren't gonna pay him for a speaking role when he's gonna die in another couple minutes. We then cut to Johnny Cage telling a story which I'm sure is amusing, but I can't pay attention to it when I'm focused on another shitty screen driving scene. Seriously, look at that!
I want to take my clothes off.
God, Johnny, baby, it's not that kind of a movie! Then there's a tree falling over in the road, so they obviously get out and move it out of the way.
Any way around it?
What?
Anyone pick a chainsaw?
Can we go off-road?
Guess what, guys? We're walking.
Oh no, 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 no! What am I gonna do now? Looks like I'm gonna be walking. There are 5 of them. It would probably only take 2 of them to push that out of the way. Oh yes, they still make predator noises.
I can't believe you did this.
Hybrids, probably twice the potency.
I can tell just by looking at them. Damn, I'm good.
You know how to use this?
You met this guy 10 minutes ago and now you're arming him? I can't believe the cops you're traveling with let you have a firearm! Anyway, she plans to blow up the flowers because...
Put an end to these flowers, hopefully I'll put an end to it.
That'll make the snakes disappear, the original flowers disappear, and all the research disappear. Oh, so that buddy wasn't even cool enough to die on screen. The second is fine, but...
What about your friends?
They're probably dead.
And they aren't important enough to even bother checking on.
Keep going, kid. Right behind you.
Is she just trying to get them all killed? It really made no sense to say that instead of, hey, you go ahead, I'm going back to see if the snakes still get pissed off from flashlights. Hearing the familiar roar of an anaconda, Amanda fires a couple bullets into it, which makes it so mad it collapses the ceiling on itself. Great. The murder snakes aren't even going to try to make sense this time. Anyway, they go to leave and...
Amanda?
He checks her pulse? I'm amazed she got knocked out from that.
Don't worry, I'll get help.
Not without your keys, you won't. And yeah, I'm sure they'll mean a lot to her when she's eaten. Bravo! You surpassed the shittiness of the Black Anaconda CGI model. I didn't think it was possible. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. It at least looks colored more correctly, but that still doesn't really look like an anaconda. And yeah, it regenerated. No joke this time. Cage wanders onto a random camp alone because I guess he got excited and ran ahead. He finds dead bodies, so runs back to the others who are awesome and almost shoot him. With friends like that, who needs giant CGI stupid snake? Don't want to finish.
Let's get to base camp.
They are dead at base camp!
Look, we're too far in. At the very least, we'll get their vehicles.
You're wrong.
I'm right, man. We're too far in.
This far in? That doesn't even make sense here. And what are you going to do with their vehicles? There's probably branches all over the road this far in. We see a shot of the assassin team arrive, which is notable only for the fact that he decides to brief them on what the hell they're doing after they've arrived. And back at the camp, the dead bodies are gone. The only one that could have moved them is the snake. Stupid.
Friendship. Remind me again, why do we have to keep this a secret?
You know what? We don't.
We don't, right?
Thanks, that was pointless. Anyway, she gets bitten by a spider, apparently, while Amanda remembers just how bad Anaconda 3 was.
Get over here!
And speaking of pointless, Cage's girlfriend is in pain, but Buddy here's gonna cut her neck to get the poison out of her system quicker. This might have been something to do before the night was over, but it won't matter at all because she'll be feeling like this never happened in about 2 minutes.
Cheers.
No problem.
Whoa, learn to keep some scene continuity. This is really how it went. She gives Cage coffee, she goes inside, then we see him walking in to tell her they need to make sure more goes wrong before they leave, and they're going to take off into the woods. They find some holes and see that the snake was at least going to give these people a proper burial so they don't turn into zombies. The Wonder Snake chases the Wonder Dummy who falls over and is about to die, but Amanda quickly steals his vehicle. She's so awesome, but this does surprise the Anaconda. Just for a second though, and it goes back to CGIing at the Wonder Dummy, but Amanda has now driven far enough away from the snake to get a good shot. Yes, it's Incubus logic again, only the opposite of sense has any place here. So anyway, after burning it down this road to try and outrun the motor snake, she's only a Hasselhoff jog away from this place she drove away from. They get chased by the snake, which is now somehow not fast enough to immediately catch them, despite last scene keeping up with a vehicle. Why not? The stupidity of this scene even amazes the assassins, but the least important guy from the Cage group says he'll outstupid it by running right into the snake's mouth. Fatality. Of course, we all know eating and digesting slows a snake down. For 6 seconds.
Split up!
Of course! Some guy from the previous team wasn't dead yet and wanders into the camp to make a pointless cameo! Man, I hate pointless cameos! One of the assassins trips and gets mocked by another, so naturally he shoots him in the leg! Just a bit of an overreaction, dude, but oh well, it doesn't bother him that much as he stands right back up on it, but it does seem to have messed his aim up a bit. Point the thing at what you want to shoot, buddy, not in the sky! I can't possibly be out of bullets, but if not shooting it didn't work, I might have ideas. Fatality. The assassins pretend to be help on the radio long enough to get the base location, all the while giggling like little schoolgirls. I don't even know why they want to go there. That's not where anything they're looking for is.
Is there something I can do to help?
I don't know.
That sums up his character well.
I found the cottage.
10 million and an extra $1 million for taking out the girl.
Forget the girl. Do you have the serum?
Yes.
Tell your man to meet me.
So that means the others are now completely useless to the assassin team, so naturally that means they're gonna go right after them.
We have to leave now. Come on.
Look at me! Look at me!
Why am I trying to act like this?
Who are you?
I am responsible for what you saw back there.
Why would you say that? You aren't even! It's because of secret agent smartest guy on the planet scientist feeding them regeneration angry flowers. Anyway, let's continue with some really painful acting.
Trust me! We've got to get out of here!
Trust you? You want me to trust you?
Yeah!
You know what we just saw out there? What is it? Some kind of an experiment or something?
Exactly, and those men that you saw are here to get the serum.
What serum?
They can't have any witnesses. Do you understand what I'm saying?
They would kill us? Why not? It's the cleanest option.
None of them had seen what the fuck you looked like until now.
You seem to be of a certain value to my clients. Yes,
so much value, he said. Forget about her. When they say they don't want to go get the serum from the cottage for him, he shows how serious he is by shooting the dead guy.
When they know!
When they know!
What you say? Oh, that you only meant well, cause you did. What you say?
That one was just begging for it.
I'm gonna kill you the first chance I get.
Jackson, no! Let go! I'm so liking
this. You hear me? You are dead!
Poor Lyndon Ashby. Why isn't he in something better?
Take care of yourself, kid.
I will.
How much older than him are you?
Find anything?
No.
Guess she also knows the serum by sight. They then let them go play on the computer. Let's assume there is internet on it, cause it's stupider that way.
Anything?
No. It's all boring.
What, is he looking for the exciting serum formulas?
I just rigged an explosive to the window.
Cool story. Anyway, let's use our massive plot convenience to find a loose board in this room with the serum under it, of course.
Is this what you're looking for?
Of course, this is clearly more of a red liquid than the one I scoffed at in the other room.
You know, if that thing's attracted to flowers, it's gonna love this.
Where did that come from? Not once have we seen the snake attracted to the flowers, but of course this random musing from Fuckhead proves to be absolutely correct.
You know, they find this, kill us both.
And that's the serum that causes cell regeneration.
By looking at it...
He didn't want Murdoch getting his hands on it, so he would hide the bulk of it someplace else.
Why? So he wouldn't get paid? Well, I guess that's the opposite of logic, so cool. Hearing nothing coming from the room worries this guy, so he bursts in.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, they didn't even stop kissing when we opened the door. How not suspicious is that? And of course, that spill has immediately attracted the snake.
Fatality.
Then Buddy's foolproof exploding window plan backfires when they just throw something at the window. They then get to the other stashing point and find where the rest of the serum is. Isn't her plan to destroy those, or did she forget?
Amanda! There's been a change in plans. I'll be going alone. Hand it over.
Give him the bag.
Hand me, Amanda, hand me the bag.
Amanda, give him the bag.
Shut your mouth. Amanda, give him the bag. You, hey, back off.
But we have exactly what your boss asked.
Amanda, give him the bag!
How the fuck did that work? If that wasn't stupid enough, the snake shows up and he shoots at that evil sky again, and when that doesn't work, he goes right to suicide bomber. But the snake seen that one coming.
Fatality.
What are you doing? What are you doing? No! No! Come with me!
No! Run!
You can see the shadows wandering off somewhere. They won't make it home, but they really don't care.
So that was the best way they could think of for that character to die. He just stops running and says, I want to die. Amanda pulls some Resident Evil 2 shit on the snake and blows its head off. Well, even it can't regenerate from that, right? Right? Murdoch arrives, and since he's so rich, he's shown up absolutely alone. Cause if you can't trust your evil assassins who have already squeezed more money out of you on this deal, who can you trust? But then we get the reveal that the cop who lived was really a secret agent for Murdoch, but he's also a double agent working for someone else. But who?
Actually, I'm the new partner he was telling you about.
Ooh, that makes absolutely no sense. Maybe they're both working for some other rich guy, but who knows, because that's not going to be revealed. Ever.
Go ahead.
What are you waiting for?
Shoot him!
This is where you fall down.
Round one, fight. Excellent. Outstanding.
Cage, you're supposed to use energy balls, not a gun. That's for your shitty replacement striker.
Well done. Superb. You suck.
What you said, what you said, what you say. Oh, that you only meant well.
There's no time for this, Murdoch. The snakes are alive.
Snakes?
Peter created a snake that would regenerate.
But the serum works.
That's not what that means. At all.
Your lives for the serum. You saved my life, you can have yours. Now go!
So what was the point of anything in this movie again? Oh, nothing, right. You know, they had even told Murdoch in the third movie that they'd got the serum to a point where it'd work for a bit, but then you'd die. You really think you'd want to get tested before sticking in? Fuck, too much logic, never mind. He then wastes time by spinning in circles yelling at Works, apparently turning right into where the snake is coming from, but of course not seeing it until...
Finish him. Cell wins. Fatality.
After he's dead, it makes Assassin Boy alive again because just roll with it. He's now obsessed with catching the others because just roll with it. Amanda finally blows up her flowers and they switch vehicles at the unmovable log, which gives Assassin enough time and energy to leap onto the back of their vehicle because just roll with it. He and Cage have a fight on the back of the vehicle because they can't even make a normal driving scene look good, so why wouldn't they do that?
Well, then again, I guess them not being able to make a convincing snake didn't stop them with that either.
They throw a grenade on him and toss him into the snake's mouth, killing both.
Well, I guess exploding that time will kill it, right? So every cell of the snake has to be destroyed, and we'll get how they do that in Anaconda 5. No, fuck that. There is no Anaconda 5. Gohan? Now's your chance! So there we go. It's the end of the nonsense snake movies, and they had certainly saved the best for last, regenerating snakes and complete lack of logic. But it is really great I was able to get away with all the Mortal Kombat stuff since that stupid Sub-Zero glitched into Ermac. Too many Mortal Kombat jokes! No! Sub-Zero! With your heart so cold! Oh, that's the last straw! It's time to finish you!
Sub-Zero wins. Fatality.
That one was for the guy up in the sky. That one was for you, Johnny Cage. Wait, is he dead still? I don't remember with him anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna go visit Reptile before he turns into shitty CGI.
I don't like this movie. He doesn't look too friendly. These monsters seem so fake. My nerves are gonna break. Phelous, don't let me down. You need to be around. Grab that running one up and blast that single new one. This movie look shitty. Phelous, oh Phelous, bring on mortal comedy. Oh Phelous, oh Phelous, and some more movies. Oh Phelous, oh Phelous, I don't care how nice you sound. Oh Phelous, oh Phelous, what's your opinion about?
The hell? No! I need a break from these for a little.